Stay here if you want to learn how to become an online course creator and how this method can help any busy beginner or professional, whether you got a couple hours a week or a couple hours a month, how to invest that time and get paid for it over and over and over on repeat. Seriously, it's a system I'm coming out with. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Anthony Scott. I run a full-time creative marketing agency, dealing with a lot of 6- and 7-figure businesses. That has been fun. That's what I've been doing for the last few years, and I've turned it into a success. And sometimes the creative marketing agency runs itself, and sometimes it's just me, and sometimes it's me and my guys, and so sometimes it's autopilot, sometimes it's not. It's very manual work, and I love it, and I absolutely will continue it. But the way I do YouTube is changing because I used YouTube for the longest time to create content around questions that was asked to me and just stuff I created, resources in my free time to help people further and better themselves. And then when I realized that I would do all this work for people for free just because that's what I use a lot of my time for, just for people to be like, oh, I haven't read it, okay? Or I haven't looked at it or something like that. And that was really kind of disheartening, when I'm creating just awesome content that is really good for people and really helpful, and I'm not really getting, them taking it serious, although it's the content that will help them and that will better them. And I thought doing that from a place of growth would be great. And it's, been fun sharing this on YouTube. But the whole point is, okay, I love creating content that teaches a high income skill set. And so I realized this early on, and then I started creating courses and then more courses and more courses. And then I just started checking my account and started realizing like money was deposited directly into my account. And then I figured out some really crazy strategy to make it really profitable. And I just kept running with that in the back end. And so I kind of had set YouTube down while I've been just doing this in the background for a while. And it got to the point where it's like, oh my goodness, like these people who literally pay attention, they ask you questions, they want to better themselves, they want to, whether they're taking one of my programs or they're taking my course on how to make money by creating an automated course business, it literally runs itself. And that's coming. I'd realized that I had a huge drive for helping people get access to a high income skill set and to be able to financially change their lives and their position. And with that being said, that is exactly what I'm going to dedicate this channel to. And now that I've been able to get more of my time back. So with that, I am dedicating this channel to your success, and this is exactly what we're going to do. And hopefully I release this program very soon for you guys. So stay here if you want to learn how to become an online course creator and how this method can help any busy beginner or professional, whether you got a couple hours a week or a couple hours a month, how to invest that time and get paid for it over and over and over on repeat. Seriously, it's a system I'm coming out with. It's not here yet, but it will be shortly. So I'm going to be releasing a bunch of content around courses and why it's important, how big this industry is going to get even in the next 10 years. So jumping on this now would help you. It's fun for me when I'm actually creating content that people, one, they're buying, two, it's helping them, three, they're getting results in their personal life. They're able to dial the hours down at their job or leave their job, or they're able to take it full time and just turn it into, from a side hustle to a full-time income. I couldn't be more happy to make this announcement that I am teaching people how to create a profitable online course business, how the system is actually, you don't need a website. You don't need anything else like that. You don't need marketing. You don't need to build an audience. So that's what's going to make this thing. It's taught differently than any other program I've personally seen. And this is the one built for the exact beginner to just start out and get making results as quick as even this weekend. So, all right, guys, that's all honesty. That's what it is. And it's Anthony Scott. It's been fun creating all the social media marketing content, but I'll tell you what, I started getting results for people actually in the back end when I started doing all these courses and then figured out the system. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is like anybody could do this. So I'm in the middle of creating that right now. So more on that to come, but this channel is now dedicated to helping you make passive income online through the power of course creation. And yes, there's no launches, no websites, none of that. This method is unique and nobody else is teaching it like me. So